Pagehand, this is a 1.0 version of the product. That's why, it doesn't have all the features you expect yet, and that's why I've made the price a little bit lower during this introductory period. But it's still got a lot of features. You've got sections. You can have, page numbering that restarts with each section. It's got columns. You can have multiple columns. You have multiple types of columns on one page. You can have 3 columns and then go to 2 columns and go to 1 column or whatever. And as you see, it's got support for things like tables. But the rules of typography, they're well known. They've been around for 300 years. Typesetters have been following these rules forever. I don't know why word processors don't follow them, and that's why I think there's a need for a product like Pagehand. I'm going to launch Pagehand. The first thing I want you to notice is that one bounce in the dock and it's up and loaded. There's no waiting. I'm going to open a document here. You can see that it's a PDF document. Let me show you just some of the typography features of Pagehand. This is Hefler text. That's the default font in Pagehand. You can see that if you use Hefler text, you know that the numerals are by default in lowercase format. Now there is a typography option that you can get to by going to the font palette and then the typography palette, and you look for it in order to change that. Pagehand puts that right here in the sidebar. So with this button here, we can see all the typography options for that font. So let's just change that to uppercase numbers. Let's say we want to make this this sentence that says regular caps, we want to put it in small caps. Easy to do in Pagehand. And what Pagehand has done is gone into the Hefler text font and looked to see if the type designer has included small caps in that font. That's not synthesized, that's what the type designer has specified, and those are the small caps that you'll get in Pagehand. And one of the things that people really need to use in word processors is styles. So you want to use styles. There are different ways to create a style, but if you want to edit a style, or if you want to inspect a style and see exactly what it does, super easy to do in Pagehand. These are the same controls. Everything that you can do at the character level, you can do in a character style. Everything in the paragraph level, you can do in a paragraph style. You want to insert a zap dingbat. Well, there's all your zap dingbats in Pagehand. Not only zap dingbats, we got that, but we also look through the other fonts on your system looking for ornaments. Here's some ornaments that come with Hefler text. There's some really pretty ornaments and florons in Apple Chancery. Most people don't know them. They don't bother, it's kind of hard to track them down. Pagehand knows where they are and helps you find them. Other things like you want to insert a fraction. Pagehand can help you do a typographically correct fraction. You can tweak it the way you want, but it'll make a much nicer fraction than you get just by typing a regular slash character. If you want your document to look right, you need to know about the right kind of characters, including spaces. Right here on the insert menu, you can see we've got different kinds of spaces, different kinds of dashes. You want to do a character, a diacritic character on uppercase A or lowercase a, or you want to put the cedilla under the C. It's all easy to do in Pagehand. It takes longer to look at an icon and figure out what it does and click on it than when you're writing than it does to see a word and click on that word. And so Pagehand uses text whenever you're using the left side of your brain for left brain activities, which is most of the time. But occasionally you are doing something with the right side of the brain, like you're looking at the shape of a paragraph or a page. And then we use controls that are optimized for the right side of the brain. One of the ways we preserve this space as much as we can is by using flying toolbars. I'm going to click in the header of this document, and you can see that the toolbar is going to change. I've flown in a special toolbar that's got controls just for editing a section. And it's only a few controls, but those controls give you lots of power over lots of different things. Finally, the file format, as I mentioned earlier, is PDF. So this is a document. However I make it with all my nice typography, I can send it to someone and they're going to see that document exactly the way I created it. Yes, I'm going to start announcing it. I'm hoping 2 to 3 weeks after WWDC. There's a few issues that I want to go over with the Apple engineers here to make sure that my implementation is correct before I do a general announcement. The product is available now, however, and if you go to pagehand.com, it's there for you to download, try it for 30 days, and if you're interested and want to purchase it, well, you can do that too.